Hello guys and girls, beautiful weather today, isn't it? I'm just out here enjoying the sunshine. But I'm getting a little bit peckish and it is almost tea time, so let's take a walk. Now, I guess many of you have heard of afternoon tea, but being British, we have something even better. We have something called the high tea. Now, I know a lovely little tea house just up the road, which does a really good high tea. So why don't I tell you about it? Also, I heard that they have a new tea in called Earl Grey Elegance, which I've never tried before. So I want to give that a go. Here we are in one of my favourite little tea houses. Now, I often come here just to relax and think, and also enjoy the scrummy food. I love this place because it's very quaint and it's got beautiful nature surrounding me. Now, I've already placed my order. I've ordered the high tea. For those that are not too sure, high tea and afternoon tea are slightly different. The afternoon tea is probably what many of you know about. It's where you have the layered tiers with the cakes and sandwiches and obviously some tea. This is traditionally had around about 4 o'clock, whereas high tea is more of a late afternoon thing from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. And the main difference is with high tea, you get a nice appetizer of meats and fish, as well as your tiers of cakes and sandwiches. Now my tea has already arrived, so let's go ahead and take off the tea cozy. Now, if we take a look inside here, we've gone for the Earl Grey Elegance brand today. Very nice tea, this one. You can see the beautiful pieces of bergamot inside here. All right, let's give it a taste. Wonderful. Very beautiful colour and smell. You can smell the fruit, really crisp smell. Let's give it a try. It's a very smooth tea. Nice sweet flavour to it. Now, Mr. Renton normally likes his tea with a little bit of milk, so I'm going to go ahead and just a splash to see what difference it makes. Hopefully it won't curdle. Now that looks like a real cup of tea. Beautiful.
Here you are, Mr. Renton.
Thank you very much, sir. Nice. So this is the starter to my high tea. We have this lovely bit of roast beef here, some beautiful little sausages and some mustard, and of course some smoked salmon and some salad. So let's go ahead and get a little bit of lemon on here. And now let's tuck into it. We'll start with a little bit of the beef. I love that. That is very tender meat.
Here's your high tea, Mr. Renton.
Oh, it looks delicious.
Enjoy.
Thank you very much. Wonderful. Now the main part of our high tea has arrived. Now, traditionally you would start at the bottom of the tier with the sandwiches. Now you'll notice the sandwiches are crustless for easy eating. Next, we move up to our scones and a little bit of quiche as well. And finally, we would finish off with our dessert, which here we have a lovely carrot cake and a little grape tart. Can't wait to tuck in. Now moving on to our scones. I've gone for the raisin scones here because I like a bit of extra sweetness. We'll go ahead and cut this open. Still nice and warm. Perfect. Now, with our scones, we have clotted cream, which is very thick cream, and also a little bit of strawberry jam. Now, depending on which region of the UK you are from, it would vary which one you put on first. I believe in Cornwall, they would put on the jam first. So we'll go ahead and do it Cornish style. We get a nice dollop of jam on there. And then of course, they would follow with a bit of clotted cream. Wonderful. This would be the Cornish style, which happens to be the late Queen Elizabeth's favourite style. However, in another part of the UK, in Devon, they do it the opposite way. They first put on the clotted cream, like this, and then they follow with the jam on top, like so. So we have the Cornish style and the Devon style. Which one do you guys and girls prefer? Me, Mr. Renton, I love them both. Down the hatch it goes. That is absolutely delicious. I can't recommend it enough. Take another bite. And now for the other style. That's a definite thumbs up for both from Mr. Renton. Wow. That was really, really yummy. Now, maybe it's the British in me, but I really do love a good afternoon tea or a high tea. That was scrummy. If you guys and girls have never had the pleasure, please find somewhere near you that sells it and give it a try. Of course, let Mr. Renton know what you felt about it in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. And which one did you prefer? The Cornish style or the Devon style? You know me, both are great. Now, I'm off to take a beautiful little stroll in my wonderful surroundings. So, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up like, drop a comment if you'd like to, and I'll see you guys and girls next time. And that is Mr. Renton out.